Hi, this is Jack. Welcome to this free video which I'm going to show you how to use John Person Pivot Study and incorporate the study in your Thinkorswim chat. Okay, as this is one of the very common questions posted by my students, so I decided to actually post a free video to show you how to do that. Okay, in front of you it is my paper platform for Thinkorswim. Okay, as you can see there are 4 charts which I have listed. On the top left hand corner you see YM, which is the mini Dow futures, and then on the top right hand corner it is E-mini Nasdaq 100. The ticker symbol is NQ, and then on the bottom left hand corner you see E-mini S&P. The ticker symbol is ES, and last but not least it is Russell 2000 index, and ticker symbol is TF. To incorporate the Thinkorswim in your Thinkorswim platform, the John Person Pivot Study, I will just show you on one of the charts. Okay, let me blow up the YM chart, which is the E-mini Dow Jones, so that you can see here we've got a few studies. Number one, let me open up the studies, and at these studies you will see there are 2 indicators out there. On one hand, you see PPS, which is the pivot point studies, and what you need to do is just go to the left hand side under studies, search for PPS. Okay, it will be somewhere, of course, starting with the alphabet P, as you can see here, PPS, right? There is actually no need to change any of these indicators or the parameters. You just stick to the settings given by them. Okay, the next one is the person's pivots. Okay, and this is the one which I will want you to pay attention. First of all, do not confuse with pivot points, because this is not the one that I'm talking about. Instead, you look for person's pivots, and once you have incorporated onto your studies, what you can see is you can change the parameters. Let's look at each and every one of them. Market threshold, I do not change that. Time frame, let's think about this. If we are using a daily chart, then I would like this to be options expiration for those who are trading options. Or alternatively, you can choose monthly, okay, if you are not using options to trade the stock. Think about this. If you are using a daily chart, your minimum time frame for the person's pivot studies will be either month, option expiry, or sometimes I may even go down to the week, 4 days, 3 days. You will never use day, because the minimum time frame as shown on our chart is day, is a daily chart. However, if you are looking at intraday trading, yes, you can actually use day here. Okay, I'll repeat. If you're using this for intraday trading purposes, such as your 15-minute, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, you can use day as the time frame as indicated on the screen. On show of only today, I will just say no, because I want the pivot studies to be shown as lines on the chart. And last but not least, apply person's level filter. I will say yes. On the plus, which is here, you will focus on RR, PP, and SS. The colors are given by them by Thinkorswim platform as default. I'll just stick to it without making any changes. You just have to make sure that all these show plot, bubble, and title are checked with RR, PP, and SS. Of course, to find out the person's support level, the pivot point, and the resistance level, you can actually click this link, more details, to take a look. Alternatively, of course, you can consider taking a formal course by John Person himself, and you are able to know and understand what he is doing about the John Person Pivot Study. Okay? Now, after this, what we need to do is, you can see we have got the indicators there here. This is the red line is the resistance, the pink line, or you can say purple line here, it is the pivot, and this is the green line here, which is the support. You can see the arrows, which is yellow color here, this is a sell signal, and the blue color is the buy signal. How do you use it? Again, I would like you to take a look of John's program, because he will mention to you how he used all these indicators. right? For the purpose of this video, I'm not going to make any suggestion or comments about how I use this. I'm just showing you how to incorporate the studies on the Thinkorswim platform. Okay, one thing I like to do is once I've set up the charts using all these indicators, and I can actually shift the time frame from day to week, load this up, and you can see on a weekly basis whether there are any buy signal, sell signal, and the level of resistance, support, and pivot like. This is a forward-looking indicator because the way John calculated the, the open, high, low, close. I'm not going to tell you how it's calculated. You can check it out again from his program. And by the way, I don't earn any commission by telling you what he's doing. Okay? The thing is that you can see the, the, the pivot of next week is actually higher. Let me just pull this up again. As you can see, the pivot point is based on option expiration. So once again, based on the projection of the indicators, there is a slightly bullish bias for next month. Okay, for next month, if you are looking at YM, the mini down. Okay, so this is to me a forward-looking indicator. But again, it is not 100% reliable or accurate. You have to understand that no indicator is 100% accurate. Okay, and I would like to shift it to the monthly projection too. And as you can see, this is the monthly projection. And sometimes I can share with you my experience. All these buy and sell signals on a monthly chart can be quite accurate, although it is again not 100%. Okay, as you can see on this chart, which is the monthly mini Dow, there was a sell signal in the month of May, whereas at the beginning of this year, we have got a buy signal. Again, you can take a look of all these sell signal and see how they create the impact on the underlying. Okay, so I'll let you see. In the past, we don't see very frequently the buy and sell signal. I would like you to pay attention to the buy signal and sell signal that are generated on the chart using monthly and see what's the impact you have. Go back and back test it, and you wonder whether these indicators can be of some help in your charting and technical analysis. Okay, play around with all these indicators and see whether they can be helpful to you. I hope that you find the sharing insightful and useful. I'll see you in another video sharing. Bye bye.